Alright, so today we're checking out Darwin from the Hasbro Marvel Legends X-Men Bonebreaker Build-A-Figure Wave. This figure comes with half of a tank. Check that out. He's got probably one of the biggest pieces of the Build-A-Figure. Looks like it's half of the tank. I don't think that's the whole thing. I doubt it. But it's kind of split down the middle, sort of how the legendary Riders Professor X hover chair was split down the middle. So we might have a seam line, but we'll see once we put it together. The side art image is pretty dope, as it has been with the whole wave. Then we have the back side, shows the read up, and it shows the rest of the wave. Bonebreaker built together. The read up reads, "True to his name, Darwin has the power to adapt against any threat, be it searing volcanic heat or the cold vacuum of space." If you guys are interested in this wave, check the link down below in the description where you guys can check out Big Bad Toy Store, and you guys can order it if you so wish. So here we have Armando Munoz. I hope I pronounced that right. But Darwin has no accessories. Actually, he does. I lied. He has a pair of hands, so little to no accessories. But finally, the pair of hands make a comeback. They haven't been in a review since the Vulcan review. We have a pair of open hands, so I will take that any day. Check them out right here. So pretty standard stuff, and then we have the pair of fists on the figure itself. Now he comes with the biggest Build-A-Figure piece thus far, and that is half of Bonebreaker's tank. So you can see it in my hand, just how big that is. And here's the other half. So you can see how they connect. This is the peg side. Got some cannons here, bazooka on this side. So I cannot wait to build this thing and review it. It's going to be awesome. But there it is. There's the Build-A-Figure piece. So let's take a closer look at Darwin. Alright, and once again, Hasbro is knocking it out of the ballpark with head sculpt. It looks great. I love it. It's very simple, but it's just done so well. The cheekbones, the mouth, the ears, the wrinkles on the forehead, the eyes, those little details what I look at, and it just looks great. Check out the ears, by the way. They're just like ear holes. But yeah, it looks great. Overall, head sculpt looks good. Highlight of the figure. He's on that skinnier, highly articulated body mold. I believe it was the lizard, or I should say lasher, not lizard. The lasher body mold. I could be wrong. Somebody let me know. But we have some butterfly joints there. Pinned though, pinned elbows, pinned knees. So obviously it's a reuse. But I wish they were pinless, man. You know what? I understand the price hike, $25. We can't get a lot of accessories. If we're not getting accessories, I think what would make me feel a little bit better about the price is, let's say $25, okay, but then we get pinless elbows and knees, even on reuse body molds. Just retool it to be pinless. I'm sure it's more complicated than what I'm saying. It's probably why it's not done. But I'm just saying, it would make me feel a little better when I'm like, okay, I got Darwin with just a pair of hands, but we got pinless joints. I'm like, okay, $25. Okay, I'll pay that. It just looks so much better pinless. Anyways, the line work is pretty clean. You can see there. The axe is okay. I think it's missing a little bit on the left side there, but it's not the worst. And then here's the back side. So nothing crazy. We do get some blue paint on the purple, unfortunately, but I have seen worse. If this is plastic mold, I can probably acetone that out. If it's painted, then I'm not going to touch it. But I think this is a painted portion, so I won't touch it. Alright, this guy's very skinny. I expect him to be very flexible. The head sits on a ball jointed hinge. He looks all the way up. He looks all the way down. And then we have arms going all the way around, forward and back, up and down, in and out. Very tight, but it is there. Then we have the butterfly joints, of course. A little tight. Let's see this one. Yeah. About that far. Nothing insane. Probably about Vulcan type of range. Going forward, the hinges will assist with that. You can clap the hands. We have bicep swivels, double jointed pinned elbows, swivel at the wrist with a hinge, ab crunch, swivel at the waist. Super kick up to the top, pretty good range, in and out, thigh swivel, double jointed knees, kicks his own behind. We have ankle hinge and an ankle rocker. Alright, so here we have him next to Vulcan. I really love, man, the more I compare Vulcan to these other figures, to these older sculpts, the more I love the new body mold. It really makes you appreciate it. But anyways, here he is next to Darwin. You can just see how much wider he is. This is a very skinny, slim body. So you can really see the difference there. Shoulders, everything. So he is taller, a little bit more taller than Darwin. Alright, up next we have Vulcan's older brother. We have Havoc. I keep that effect on because it's great. But try not to get distracted by that. That's not the height. I think Darwin is a little bit taller. Also, he's got this little gray thing on his head. Gives him a little bit of height, but Darwin, I think, takes the height contest here. Alright, and then we have Sabretooth, and he is taller than Darwin, and overall much bigger proportionally. Alright, and how to pan out just a little bit because Maggot is just too tall, but there he is, the biggest figure in the wave, and the tallest as he towers over Darwin. And there he is next to a Wolverine, and next to a Bucky Cat mold Cyclops. And I almost forgot, but here's a look at him next to Moira McTaggart. Alright, you guys, that's going to do it for my review of the Marvel Legends X-Men Darwin figure from the Bonebreaker Build-A-Figure wave. Another figure that I don't know much about the character, but I really like the look and the figure as it is. So far, this wave has been pretty solid, and we're heading towards the end of the wave with only 2 figures left. And so far, I'm pretty satisfied with the characters and the figures as a whole. So hopefully we finish off strong. And then ultimately, of course, we'll get to the Build-A-Figure, which is the most exciting part. So stay tuned. Hit the like button down below so you can show some support and I can continue on with the reviews of this wave and further waves. Also, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section and consider subscribing if you are not subscribed already. As always, everyone, take care, take it easy, stay tuned, and I'll catch you on the next one.